Just like
Okay, we are live. Alrighty.
Hey, hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How's everyone?
Hi.
Yeah, we have a new person. Say hi to our.
I can see your avatar on the live stream, but I can't see it on here.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see Soma's character. But yeah, that's our new guy, our Glasswalker Galliard from the Bullies Oshi. He named Soma. Say hi, Soma.
Hi, guys.
All right, and today we're picking up where we left off with challenge. He was in the middle of killing some vampires to save Father Hendricks. All right. Okay, so okay. Oh, good. Thank you for giving me the order, Bio. That's immensely helpful. Okay, so he's dead. Okay, so so Dead Meat 1 is almost. He's not dead yet, but he almost is.
Hey, he's got the Bruja. You know, he's a Bruja, so he'll try his best.
All right. Okay, so if we left off on Dead Meat 1, then that means it's Forrest's turn again, doesn't it?
No, Forrester took his turn because he shot him with a shotgun.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I
so
got 2 rage actions though.
So it's still got a couple actions you can make. So it's
yes. After normal actions have passed.
All right then. Make your last 2 rage actions.
Let me think.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That means you're changing weapons.
I'm gonna try to hit the Elder with my axe. Not a specific target, just hitting him with the axe. It is active, so.
That is aggravated damage, correct?
Yep.
Okay, Brett, he has 3 dice to soak this. The Elder.
All right.
He's gonna need every one of them.
Well, if it was lethal damage, you'd have a lot more dice to soak because Fortitude adds to bashing and.
All right.
Aggravated is king, so.
All right.
All right, so
Make your move.
see what my thing. So I remember correctly. I will strengthen brawl. Oh, wait, sorry, brawl melee. Sorry, I had to get my sheet out here. Five successes.
All right.
Okay, Brett, roll soak. It's going to be 3 dice because the Elder only has 3 dots of Fortitude.
Okay, what's my?
Oh, wait, hold on. My axe adds +2, right? Does it add +2?
It's your axe. When you add it.
6. And now for those quick reference charts. See how much damage I do. Hold on. Chat's not going up. Stupid PDF. Sorry, folks, we're being affected by the Weaver.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The Weaver always does this shit to us.
I thought the Weaver's order.
No, well, yeah, I guess the Weaver's working with the Worm or something.
Actually, the Weaver's more like pattern.
I don't know. Here's how I saw it. Wild is chaos, Weaver is order, and the Worm is supposed to be entropy.
I'm sorry. I guess then the Weaver's working with the Wild because, like, I don't know, they would give him a coupon to Dairy Queen or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Well,
yeah, but Clexington, you're a Glasswalker, so you're more connected to the Weaver than like the rest of us are.
Yeah,
True, but I'm not going to be an asshole to you guys.
he's not a technophile. He's not one of those.
I'm not super obsessed with it, but it's like at the same time, it's like I use it a lot.
Yeah, well, Glasswalkers have more of a connection with the Weaver.
But he's not like one of those freaks from the Cyber Dogs.
Yeah. I'm not a cyberpunk.
Yeah, isn't it?
Although a cyborg werewolf would be pretty badass.
So
Yeah.
the sheet says that it's damage type is strength +3, type is lethal.
Or is it lethal damage? Okay, then that's more dice to soak then.
Okay, so how many? I gotta roll then. How many?
If it's lethal damage, then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Guys,
6, 7,
why
8.
did you say strength +3? Like,
If it's lethal damage, it's 8, but if it's aggravated, it's 3. So is it aggravated or lethal damage, Forrest?
it's lethal. It says lethal.
Then
Okay,
it's
so it's 8 dice. Difficulty.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 8. Is that your brother's bio?
Yes.
He's cute, but wow. I'll just say that much.
Well, my
Okay.
house is being built right now. They're just putting down the foundation. So in a couple of weeks, this won't be a problem. So whatever.
I know. But, okay, so what's our difficulty? Difficulty.
Guys,
7.
difficulty.
It says 7.
All right, 7. I count only 2 successes.
That's good.
So how much damage does the Elder take? Forest.
4
Damage.
4.
4 damage.
Okay. All right. So it's lethal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So the Elder's he's limping.
Second rage action. I'm gonna hit him again.
Oh boy, you're gonna go for his head.
No, I'm just gonna do a general hit.
That laugh, though.
Just saying, it would be epic if you could take his head off.
All right. Well, what's the difficulty?
Rip this poor Sabbat Elder. Oh, actually, Brett, we should tie this into the story because this dude is a Sabbat Elder. So
What's the difficulty, Brett, on hitting his head? Now, I've already hit him once, so I'm in position to.
Let me check with melee. I think there's a.
Brett, we
8.
yeah. If this dude is a Sabbat Elder and there are Sabbat in this area, I mean, if Frost kills this guy, we could tie in vampires to this as well. Like just a suggestion for plot.
I will put that down as a consideration.
5.
Do you want something to enlighten you about?
Roz, what's the difficulty for him to
8.
decapitate?
He's already typed it. I said
8. Head +2. +2 difficulty, +2 damage.
So 8 then. Okay, yeah, force him to put that. Yeah.
I got 5 successes.
All right.
Okay, so still lethal damage. So 8 dice to soak. Let's see if he can soak a head wound. Let's see if he gets soaked. Let's see if he can soak Gink.
Decapitated.
Fortitude.
He got 3 successes.
How much damage did he take?
2 more.
Okay, so
Okay, he's badly wounded at this point. If he doesn't heal blood, he's screwed.
and you spent your last rage action, so now it's his turn.
Wait a minute. Should I speak here? Whatever.
What do you talk? Okay, so what do you have to say?
Forest targets head from the vampire. Okay. He targeted his head, didn't he?
Well, what he got he Forrest had you had what 5 successes,
Okay, 5 successes.
and when I rolled it when I rolled him to soak, it was 8. And
Wait a minute, that was his attack roll. Okay, that was his attack roll.
Forrest, what was your attack roll?
Forrest.
Yes, it was 5.
Okay, and you gave 8 successes on the head, and the vampire brought 2 successes, right?
It wasn't 8 successes.
It was
What?
3. He had 3.
No, your Forest, your successes
You didn't have
Oh,
8.
I had
you
5
didn't have 8
successes.
on the
Or-
damage roll.
No, I didn't do a damage roll. It states in the book what the damage is.
Forrest didn't have 8 successes.
Yeah, I didn't have 8 successes.
Okay, if you had 8 successes, he brought 3.
He
You
didn't
made
have
5.
He didn't. Except he didn't.
Okay. What?
He didn't have 8 successes.
I didn't roll for damage.
Roll for
I
damage.
didn't roll for damage.
Yes, roll for damage first.
But it says in the book it states the damage.
Oh my god.
Yes, damage first.
Okay, then what do I roll, Riz?
You roll your strength in Krynos, right?
Yes.
Plus the weapon you used,
9.
9
So-
strength. Plus 3 from the weapon.
Well, this elder's dead, so
12
What-
total, Riz?
Yeah, your weapon, what modifier gives you? Plus 2.
No, it gives me like. Hold on. I got it right here. 3 strengths. 12. 15. So I got a total of 19.
Wait a minute, you have 9 strength plus 2 from your weapon, 11, right?
No, it gives me additional plus 3 strength. Then I get plus 2 from it being a fetish.
Tell me only your weapon damage. Only your weapon, nothing else. How much?
My weapon damage is. Yeah, it's based off of strength then. I don't know
Okay.
why it's different on my character sheet. Sorry.
Anyway, strength plus 9 plus 3 plus 3, yes, 12 plus 4, 16 plus 2 from the head, 18 damage. 18 dice.
Okay.
Okay, so and I have to soak that?
the elder's dead. He can't win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
He
Successes.
can't win, so he dies anyway. Like no matter what.
God damn, there's no way. Yeah, there's just I can't soak the. Am I the one who? Okay,
Well,
The elder's dead. The elder's dead.
I know you guys say I don't do a bad job, but oh my god, your character's just. I think your character. It feels like your characters are playing with cheat codes.
Yeah, they're
no,
werewolves.
I mean,
That's the reason
well-
why.
Forrest knows the ins and outs of werewolf, but he's not a cheater.
Plus 4 to strength, plus 1 to dex for Chronos form, right? That's what their cheat is. They are cheating.
I mean, yeah, we literally change forms and get our stats boosted sometimes.
So,
Literally in the book it says that that's the reason no single vampire is a match for a single werewolf. And also it states vampire succeeds in getting up on a werewolf, it's because of their long planned plots, you know?
Just so
there are Foozlers that can out damage a werewolf or even tank your hits, but like this is like a basic elder I just cobbled together.
I know. Okay. So yeah, just
so the elder's dead.
Different if it was Sasha Barricos, you know? If this was Sasha, it would be a totally different fight.
Yeah, just like makes me wonder how the fuck Nines Rodriguez ever decapitated that one werewolf in Bloodlines.
He stuffed a grenade in its mouth.
But here's the thing, like with Nines, like he can't be that old.
I know, but it's like it's plot-induced stupidity. Let's be frank.
Brett, free speech action.
Yo, free speech.
Where's Father Hendricks? I address it to the Neonite.
Make sure you're in character, dude. Voice.
Where's Father Hendricks?
Who's Father Hendricks?
The Bonar Elder.
I know who he is. I'm doing it in character, Brett.
Oh, right.
They kidnapped him, Bio.
Oh, right.
You don't know his name, dumbass. They kidnapped. Like, do you kidnap people know their names?
Okay. He's right. Yeah, the werewolf, the vampires went and he's just like some other to them. And he's just another lupine.
Yes, 9 sucks. All hell, Jeremy McNeil. Anyway, they don't know where he is.
I'm really pissed off.
Okay. I'm imagining one of them's just pissing his pants if vampires can even do that.
He'd be sweating blood or pissing blood because that's all you can.
What's his response, Brett?
Say what?
The last Neonite that it's not all mangled. What's his response?
This guy's gonna be scared out of his mind.
Yeah, he's like running away. So like, because you need to make his courage roll because Rorschach.
All right, what's the pool?
2.
2?
Because remember, he's still under effects of Rorschach. So
2, and he's got Forrest says he will hunt him down. Okay, let's hope he succeeds on his roll then, Forrest. 2 successes.
Okay, he does succeed. So it should be his turn.
All right.
As it is turn.
Well, he's just gonna like. I'm pretty. He just saw it. He just saw an elder and the other neonate get stomped by the Forrest. Describe Runs' Krynos form.
Dead Meat 2's nature is bravado. So like,
I just want to. Yeah, I know. I just want to describe. I just want to know Runs' Krynos form. What does it look like?
Slightly smaller from the torso down. Torso up, he's very broad-shouldered, and he has red, black, and brown fur.
So
snarling teeth, ears pinned back.
So very hairy Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Oh god, that's terrifying. Anyway, like he's gone and he's stopped the effects of Rorschach, but I still think he's gonna fight. So,
all right. So he's gonna try. All right.
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna make a body tackle to try and like knock runs. Yes, Lisette, he's fun. He's gonna try and body tackle and try and knock runs of papers onto the ground. And he's also gonna try something. He's gonna try and do something. So I think a body tackle is difficulty 7, and it'll be brawl plus strength, I think. If I remember, like it should be on the. Well, there's no fucking brawl chart. Oh, like it's on the werewolf sheet. Let me go.
Okay, that was a bad idea.
4.
I'm gonna try to.
Brett just got taken over by the Weaver for a second.
That was a bad idea. No, that was a bad idea. Okay, this is what he looks like, Roz.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Brock Lesnar looks like.
I know, I saw some.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Nice tattoo.
So imagine that with a lot more hair.
Yeah, all right. Well, Dead Meat 2 is going to charge at you, so I think a body tackle is difficulty 8. I mean, difficulty 7, and I think it's brawl plus athletics. Let me just go check the brawling sheet quickly, because I know it's on the werewolf thing, because werewolf is a more combat heavy game.
Yeah. By the way, Forrest, Brock Lesnar doesn't just wrestle; he's also done MMA.
Of course he has. Yeah. So a battle tackle. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a body tackle. So it's Dex plus brawl, difficulty 7, and it's bashing. So. All right, so the die pool is this is Dead Meat 2. So the die pool is dexterity. Die pool is 5.
All right, 5.
And the dice pool said just bashing, so I think it's just going to be like his strength or something.
All right, what's the difficulty I'm going to roll at?
7.
2?
7.
Okay, that's better. I thought for a second I heard you say 2. That'd have been weird.
These people are crazy support members. Fuck it, they're just like the really crazy ones. They're stupid.
You got 3 successes, by the way.
Okay, so now the damage should bashing plus special, also like special bashing. So I'm just gonna assume it's like his strength is gonna be the damage. So that would be roll 5 dice, because that's gonna be 3 strength plus potence. So roll 5 dice for damage.
Okay, 5 die for damage.
And Forrest has to roll something to make sure he hasn't been knocked over, essentially.
All right, so
Because like he'll still get it, but he has to. I think he has to roll strength, and I think it's either stamina or strength and like athletics or something. He needs to roll something to keep him up. Like he's not going to get knocked back. Although wait, how heavy is? Oh no, I don't think he has to, because Chronos form would be harder, so I don't think he has to, because the neonate doesn't have enough the neonate doesn't have enough strength to knock him over. Like your character's over 300 kgs, right, Forrest?
Yeah, he's big. He's a big boy.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you don't have to worry. You just take damage then.
Yeah, remember, in Krynos form, runs of papers is a hairy Brock Lesnar, and
yeah, I forgot.
guy.
No, my dude doesn't. I don't think the neonate has the strength to push you over. If the
And I could probably use desperate strength or something like that. I don't know. Maybe.
I'll just say what's that one discipline that enhances your strength? Is it celerity
for vampires?
Yeah, potence. Even with potence, he probably couldn't even hurt him that bad.
If it's
5 damage die, he's supposed to die, so he can continue the flow of the game. So roll it.
Difficulty, please.
7 suicide. Difficult. I think it's just standard difficulty for damage. Like it just hits special.
Oh yeah. Okay, then I'll rolling at 6 then.
Roll it standard.
Did you say 7 or 6?
6.
Then if in that case he's got 4 successes.
Okay, so Forrest, roll your soak. You're gonna get full bashing.
Roll my what?
Soak.
Your soak. I got 4 successes
on the damage.
What do I roll for soak?
Stamina.
Stamina plus.
No, it's just stamina.
Just stamina?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Unless he was an abomination and he had fortitude, and if he was an abomination, we would kill him.
Yeah. I got 1-6.
Okay, well you take 3 bashing damage then, but don't worry. Next turn, you'll heal it. So you'll next turn you'll be able to heal it. So you've taken 3 bashing damage.
All right.
I think it's Dead Meat 1's turn now.
The guy split in half with a shotgun round.
Yeah, he's gonna try and heal. I think he's gonna try and
How much? How big is his blood pool?
10. Like he hasn't spent blood yet, so he can still heal up.
Okay, so how much would he have to spend to at least get him back to fighting strength?
A lot.
More than half.
Yeah, he's probably gonna die. Like this fight is only gonna continue. Like once rage actions come to effect, like these guys are screwed. So
Okay, let me put it this way: he could spend his entire pool, and it still wouldn't do anything.
it would take 5 more. It would take 5 turns for him to keep to get up to full strength. But I think he's gonna get this Bruja is gonna keep fighting. So
Okay then.
he's gonna make, since it's his turn, he's gonna make a punch attack, and he's gonna use his celerity to add to his dexterity die. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be 10 dice to hit.
10 die. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to make a punch. Wait. I forgot damage. 8 dice. Sorry, 8 dice to hit.
Okay, so I got to roll 8 then.
Yeah, because I forgot he's damaged. So he's at crippled. He's at mauled. So
let me check.
but he's going to stand the fight.
Oh, there he is. I guess we just lost him for a sec.
Yeah, so 8 dice, just like the roll to hit because he's using celerity.
Okay, 8 damage. Is the difficulty at 7?
It's standard. I think it's the standard punch.
Can your brother stop howling?
Can you at least mute the mic for a sec, Bio, till he stops?
Squeak, stop howling. Yeah. So my 8 dice.
Family drama going in.
Oh boy, it's in there. Okay. All right, I am going to roll at 8. I am going to roll 8 at difficulty 6. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2. He has only 3 successes.
Okay, 3 successes. So the bashing damage will be his strength plus his potence plus the 3 successes, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has 8 damage for 8 dice for damage, and it will be same difficulty. So roll 8 dice. Oh wait, 6 dice. Sorry, 6 dice.
6 die. Okay.
Jesus.
Because damage.
Same difficulty, I assume.
Yes, same difficulty. So it's 6 dice of damage.
One of the die went out of my hand. Whoops. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes again.
Okay, so Forrest, roll your soak. You're gonna get, otherwise you're gonna get 3 bashing, and it's gonna be your turn.
What's the difficulty?
Forrest.
What's the difficulty?
Standard. Like he's just gonna punch you really hard.
Okay.
Seriously, we got to make that a T-shirt.
Yeah,
Successes?
we gotta.
Okay, you don't get hurt. Did your soak roll was 6 successes, correct?
No, 2 successes. 2.
Okay, so you take 1 bashing.
All right.
That's like nothing to a werewolf in Krynos form, though, right?
Because werewolves, you heal 1 box of lethal or aggravated, like lethal and bashing per turn. So like when it is his turn, he's gonna heal 1 of those boxes.
Yeah.
And Forrest, is now your turn, so have fun.
Did I accumulate any rage points?
How do you remember how many did you spend?
I spent a total of 3 my last round.
And Runs' normal rage pool is
6.
okay. So if you spent 3 last round, you're down to 3.
Do they do my rage points replenish at the top of the round?
I don't think so. Nah, only at the top of a scene. Wait, you do replenish rage points at the top of a round?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay then. All right, then you're down. You're back up to 6. Huh,
Did I accumulate any?
Okay.
Did I accumulate any?
You're back. Like Roz just said, you're. Oh, at rank 3, you do that.
That's what I thought.
All right, so yeah, you're back up to 6. So Okay, do you accumulate any? Let me think. Well, you just I don't know. Can combat induce more rage? Rage rods? Is that
Yes.
possible? Like just being in combat? Like was that?
You cannot spend rage for extra actions, but you can spend rage for other reasons.
Not what I meant. I mean, like, can he get like runs of papers just got through one fight? Could that give him more rage?
It depends. He's in a new fight now.
He's
No, I just killed the elder. Like,
If you
fought the
kill the
elder,
elder, you may gain a willpower back because you succeed on your goal.
All right, then.
He does gain 1 rage because he has been hurt. He took 4 damage. That gives him 1 rage point.
Okay, so then
and
he's
he'll do that. So
up to 7 rage.
Yes. If
All
it surpasses his willpower, he rolls for frenzy.
What's Runs' normal willpower?
it's 7, but with additional willpower, it's 8 now.
Okay, so yeah, you're still good. Okay, so it's at the top of the round. You're at 7 rage. What do you want to do with him?
I think I might use Kylindo to pin the one nanite who just hit me on the ground.
All right then.
So dead meat 2?
Yep. He's the last vamp standing anyway.
No, the Bruja's still alive.
Oh, the one he shot?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes,
I would've thought
fortitude is a thing.
You know, I would have thought getting shot with a magnesium round would be enough to. Well,
Fortitude.
okay.
Well, welcome to the stream.
I forget. I am glad we have you. We need someone as pedantic as you.
Well, thank you. Anyway, so like it doesn't matter because like 1 more hit from Runs and he's dead anyway. Like fortitude, like what do you like? Just fortitude's overall useful, especially when you're dealing with creatures that deal you aggravated.
All right,
Like,
okay, so we've got so the elder's dead. The other vampire is nearly dead, and this one tried to make a punch and it failed. So,
actually, I might just kill this one
all right.
since the other one's immobile, but he's not running anywhere anytime soon.
Okay, so
That's all I'm doing.
I'm gonna
I
say,
want to interrogate his
So like,
all right, okay, Roz. Considering that this vampire basically closed the distance on Runs, would the difficulty to go for a decapitation be a lot lower because he's that close to him?
No.
It would still be an 8.
It will still be an 8, except if Runs is in an angle, he can actually make a small sidestep and hit him from the rear. Sorry, from a flank.
Well, he's like I said, he tried punching him, so like he's like right in front of him. Like
he's in front of him, but okay, imagine that Runs is huge. He's not. They are not fighting a human-sized character, so he can just make a small sidestep to the rear with no roll, and hit him with a -1 difficulty.
Alrighty.
Which, that can make it drop it to 7.
All right. It's up to you.
I scored 5 successes on the attack.
Up to you, Forrest. Do you want to rip this guy in half or take his head?
I'm just gonna cut him. Like I'm just.
is this dead meat 1 or dead meat 2?
It's
the one that's still standing and like fully able to fight.
The one that failed to punch him. I think that's
All right, cool. So is this lethal or aggravated damage or bashing?
Lethal.
Okay, so he's got 4
That's
dice.
my
So
fetish.
all right. I got.
it's
All right.
4
I'm
dice.
4 dice. Torture him. Well, we still got the other one to torture. He's not going anywhere.
9 successes on the damage roll.
All right. By one am I rolling?
4 die. It's going to be 4. I think it's 4, and I think the difficulty will be What's the difficulty for taking like a magic spirit imbued axe?
7 or 8, maybe.
We'll go 7. We'll be generous. Yes, we know rage actions are a thing. Yes, let's see if he survives.
He's only got 1 success.
Okay, so how much damage was that?
8. So I just killed him.
Yeah, he's dead. So 4D me too. Rip.
And he just disintegrates into ashes.
Ashton. Yeah.
Actually, does that happen when vampires die?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they turn into ash. They just like poof.
They just disintegrate into ash.
Yeah, they just poof. Like what happens is they age rapidly and they just like poof. Like they just turn to dust. So
Okay, so the other one that's healing, what is his normal action?
Like
he hasn't healed yet.
He hasn't. Like he's okay. Here's what Bio told me. He took so much damage that even if he spent all his blood, it wouldn't save him.
Huh. He basically overloaded.
They're just temp gen, man. Like temp.
So,
like
and as Roz mentioned, Roz suggested torturing the other one, but this one is still a lot. Probably, well, vampires aren't technically alive, but this one's still. This one you could torture.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So this is gonna be fun to see how Runs does interrogation. All right, so
intimidation. So
okay, so from what I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna let you role play this. No rolls.
All right. So I grab him by the throat and I pin him on the ground.
Oh.
I bite off one of the tops of the round to the magnesium phosphate round. One of my shotgun shells. Probably the last one. Actually, it's the last one I have. So, and I pour a little bit into his eye. Tell me where my other Lupin brother is.
Like he just weakly points. It's just like, let me go.
The Lupins are fucking psychos.
Exactly. Like he just like points off, and he's just like, he's over there. Just let me go.
Good, you're coming with me until I get him.
So you're dragging.
Come on, big boy.
So what are you dragging him by his leg or his arm?
I'm dragging him by his hair with his like face.
Oh
on the
man, this poor fucking shovelhead is in for a hard time.
Actually, if I remember correctly, did Walks with Wind and Lexington go with you?
No.
No, I went alone.
Oh.
If I did, I would ask you to spare his life.
Even a vampire?
Yes.
But they're not okay, I get it. Look, I get it. Children of Gaia, they respect all living things, but vampires aren't alive.
Oh wait. He's got 6. Like he's got 6 on the path, so he's still registered as worm tainted. So fuck him, screw him.
Yeah.
If a vampire has 7 or higher humanity, then Walks of Wind would spare them.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, just I'm imagining though that maybe if you went down in the sewer, that Lexington and Walks of the Wind are probably just waiting outside, and he probably screamed loud enough they could hear him.
Well, we could have gone with him. Like we could have just been following behind just in case something bad happened.
The challenge I think is like solo. You have to do it solo.
Okay, so
we're not helping you, just like
no. And like he has to be as in he's down in that sewer by himself. You guys did not follow him down there.
We're not in the sewer. We're just outside waiting for him. Outside it.
So you guys probably. I'm gonna imagine that just because I want to see, just because I want to get what you guys think. I'm gonna imagine that you guys were outside and you could hear that scream. So what are Lexington and Walks of the Wind thinking when they heard that?
I'm like, should we go and see what was that screaming about?
Do you want to go down there?
I mean, if you're going to come with me, I mean...
Well, remember the litany, Philodox.
It's like, oh, I can't, actually.
It's alone, remember? This is your inner litany voice telling you Runs has to do this by himself. You guys can't follow him.
I feel like
Lexington, this is your inner litany voice as well. You must eat out of the garbage and humble yourself before.
oh my
Rat.
god.
Okay, now
I will not eat your fucking garbage, you piece of shit. Motherfucking mind. Go get that shit out of my motherfucking mind.
Yeah, we'll just say like, I think we should just stay here and wait.
You will face my inner Jersey, you piece of fucking shit. You'll get the big ass fish slapped across your fucking ass cheeks.
okay, so now that the inner litany voice has set you straight, what's he thinking?
I'm thinking, all right, listen, Walks, we can't do this. We gotta wait. He is the one, man. I make it as a Matrix joke. He is the one, man. He's got to do it by himself.
Listen, I do not mind the city, but I am not going down into a sewer.
I just said we're not going.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like, yeah, he's just gonna wait. Like he doesn't care.
You guys have no reaction to hearing a blood curdling scream come from the sewer.
Well,
I'm not going down there.
Yeah. I was like, I was thinking of going, but then the inner voice came in. I insulted it, and I was like, all right, we're not going. And then Walk said, yeah, I'm not going there. I was like, and I just said we're not going. And then I guess we just started a conversation out of randomness.
So, like, what you guys are...
He's just telling you, like, his experience of when he accidentally fell down into a sewer. Like, he's just telling you about that, how he met a Nosferatu.
It's like, and then, like, he goes in... And then Lexington says, reminds me of when we went down to Suna with a Wendigo. He was a pretty cool guy.
Oh yeah, Brett. Can I roll for what I would know about Wendigos? Because like, just out of like, my character has met vampires before.
I have to imagine that, you know the basics of them at best.
Well, let me just roll to see if I know. So that would be intelligence.
That would probably be like what, intelligence plus occult?
Yeah. So let me just grab out my sheets. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Brett.
Yo.
Duskquill is in the chat.
Is he now?
Yeah. And he's never heard my voice, and he's probably laughing his ass off that he just heard my
there'll be 7 dice for the Wendigo roll.
Dusk. Yeah. So now we got all the actions in here. We got Kiwi, we got Greek, we got Southern, we got Joyzy, we got whatever the fuck mine is. Mine is and Solma.
Irish.
I'm not.
Okay, so that's funny. Dust can't concentrate because of what I on his tests because no. It's actually it's fine. We should Forrest said to like in a plate. We should hurry this up.
Yes. We should. Okay, so you're dragging the guy by his hairs to like where, and you come across, and you come. Where do vampires hang? Where do vampires hang out? Like Sabbat
havens.
No, what does Sabbat have?
Communal havens, or it depends. This could have been a nomadic pack, or like they could have been locals.
These guys are Sabbat. They probably don't.
They typically it depends on the clan. First of all, if you run into a La Sombra, they're gonna be at some kind of fancy Mexican diner or something, I guess.
I'm more like asking what they call it because like how like
haven.
Okay. Yeah, they call it a haven.
Okay, so
they've got a haven in the sewer apparently.
Okay, so you drag him to his haven, and you find Father Hendricks chained up with Silver.
I'm gonna use desperate. Oh fuck, Silver, huh?
Yeah. And it looks like they. And to really up the ante, you can see that they tortured him.
Yep.
And the torturing tools that are bloodied, they're Silver too.
Let me think for a second.
So you probably get an extra rage from that.
Fuck.
In fact, I think they might have In fact, I think they might have even like used one of the tools to remove his eye.
This is what I do. Okay, let me ask you a question real quick. If I remove the vampire's arm, if I break his arm off, can I wear his skin like a glove?
No.
Could you? Roz, could he do that?
I don't think he can.
What he's trying to do?
Rip the vampire's arm off so he can use it like a glove.
He can easily.
And it won't disintegrate?
No, he only needs 3 lethal to do that.
Well, he's just gonna roleplay this. He's just gonna roleplay this.
He just pins him down and pulls the limb little by little because Krynos can easily do lethal damage.
I'm just surprised. So like he can rip off the vampire's arm and it won't disintegrate into ash.
If he doesn't surpass its incapacity. Look, when you are torturing a person, you are doing things a little bit more careful. You are not that messy, so you do minimal damage, but you do more torturing things, more like
Right.
like putting a blade slowly in someone's guts without killing him.
All
The
right.
reason I'm doing this
Making too much blood loss.
okay, do you see what Riz is saying? That I have time enough to let him heal enough to where I can take it off. Do you see? It's playing out in the scene.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my. I'm just gonna break his arm off unless he's trying to resist or something. In this case, it's just gonna be worse. I can use desperate strength on this. I think.
Like I said, I'm letting you role play this out.
Okay, then I take both of his arms off. I peel the skin off, and wear his 2 from the elbow down, wear it like gloves, so my hands don't touch the silver.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm gonna break the chain.
Silver burns.
If it touches you, yes.
Wow. Okay.
I think if it's a fetish and it's made of silver, like a Glen Clave or something, it does like damage to you. Or no, wait, it takes your gnosis down.
Okay, so all right, so now that you've got vampire gloves, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna break the chain. I'm gonna use desperate strength.
All right.
So I had 7, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What's the difficulty to break it? I have 20 strength right now.
Roz,
There is no difficulty. You didn't even need to roll for that. You have the strength.
You don't need to roll. So it
All right,
takes.
then I break the chain.
So it takes.
You just do it because you have more than any strength needed.
I break the chains.
Yes.
Let Thunder Hendrix loose.
In order to break a chain made of steel, you need strength 8. And you have strength 9. You don't need the desperate strength.
All right.
Okay, so we can just do it.
Yeah, you just do it. Yes. You don't.
Just do it.
Do it.
Not
Thunder Hendrix,
Shiloh.
what are we gonna do with this leech?
Yeah. What'd you say, Roz? What'd you say, Runs?
Father Hendrix, what are we gonna do with this leech?
You still got around for that shotgun, son.
I got 1 left.
Give it to me.
Hand it over. Add a little bit of its contents, like speed into the vamp size, but not all of it. So I did say a little bit.
All right, so hand me the gun.
I give him the gun.
Hold him up.
I hold him up.
Father Hendrix. bang. Headshot.
Nani?
Ash. And then the gloves and then of course your vampire skin gloves turn to ash too.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I miss you already, gloves.
I want to leave a message. Let me.
I'm
What
going
do I
to go to
want
war
to
for
I want
Sabat.
to
That'd
write
be
it on
fucking
the
awesome.
wall. Good.
All right, so what can you? Anyone get spray paint? Oh wait, actually, I got a pretty good idea.
That's how you raise medicine.
I got an idea. I'll just say like around the Haven, you find cans of spray paint.
Good. Good.
Here's the message you type out.
I'm a little bit more creative than that. I want them to understand what they've done, and like I want them to view me as a boogeyman.
All right. So what exact? Okay, so what kind of message does runs with papers leave behind?
Forrest?
Let me roll. Let me roll up something real quick,
Okay.
and we'll just use
right.
my roll
We're
as,
going
like,
to war
my
Sabat
roll of
on
intimidation.
werewolves.
All right, got 2 successes. So I rolled my wits and my intimidation. Actually, I guess I should roll crafts and wits. Hold on. Four successes.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how intimidating that is to them.
Well, what exactly did you leave behind?
Something like to the effect of, runs with papers was here. I ripped your clansmen into pieces. Mess with the best, die like the rest. That's what I said at the very end.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna assume you put on a glyph that means Guru.
Yeah. Glyph, Guru in a pack.
I'm pretty sure even vampires know a werewolf glyph when they see it. They might not know what it means, but they know it's a.
I think like some werewolves, like Gangrel, who have interacted with with werewolves, may know werewolf symbology.
Yeah,
They may not know.
I'm not saying that. Yeah, but your average vampire, what I'm getting at is they might not know what the glyph means, but they know it was left by a werewolf.
Yeah, they know it. Like they know the symbology. Like they say, like, oh yes, this is like a werewolf thing. Like some vampires are a bit more enlightened than others, but like majority of vampires only know like the bare basics if they're lucky.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like any vampires that cross through this sewer, they know fucking where this is. This is basically you saying this is Guru territory.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking about posting sentries down here.
All right, so
Raz. I said to the thing like,
is there a fire burning? A pyre?
Pyre.
Yes. The bot packs typically congregate around pyres.
Oh yeah.
Because it's the fire dance.
Oh.
If there is one there, I put it out with water. Now swing all the stuff all across the room.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, you just.
It's something that's for the sacred in Sabat. So.
You probably. We should You know, they if it's a haven, they probably had some stuff they gathered. Like,
Do you want me to do a perception check?
do you want to?
Yeah, I like collecting junk.
All right, do it then.
All right.
Do it.
Two successes.
Two
I
success.
did my streetwise and perception.
Okay, so 2 successes, and that's like out of what?
That's to see if there's any like cool junk around.
All right. Okay. So these are vampires living down in a sewer. They're probably not going to have a lot of nice shit. Probably just a lot of what looks like. You might find some You find stuff that looks like You find stuff that looks like mostly weapons, like knives, and some of them. And of course, yeah, you got the silver torture tools.
Yes.
Which are you going to take those?
Very carefully.
You find a duffel bag.
Ooh, what's in it?
And it's got a few. It's got a couple. It's got some Glocks, a shotgun, and some ammo. Ammo for them.
Also take some of the debris, like some of like if there's like old like soda cans, or if there's paper laying around, or posters, or broken cell phones.
Can't imagine you'd find stuff like soda cans because vampires don't drink.
It's in a sewer though.
True. That is true.
They might have ghouls, or might have had ghouls.
Yeah. You probably find some. You probably find a couple old cell phones and pagers.
Word. I take those.
Yep. I'm just saying you could use the delve bag to transport the silver torture tools.
Yeah.
Well, if you give us the guns and shit, we can just hold that and carry them.
Is there any way that I could ask Bear to heal Father Hendricks?
I can heal Father Hendricks.
Yeah, that's right. Walks with Wind's our healer. Walks with Wind can do it. He has Mother's.
Yes, I can, Raz. I've got Mother's touch.
I think he meant no to Bear.
Yeah, that's what he meant. Yeah, he has. Yeah, you can use Mother's touch. You can use Mother's touch to heal him.
Oh, I can. All right, let me just.
That's what I do. I take him outside.
Yeah. All right.
Let me just. No, I need to grab.
This elder's been badly wounded in battle. He needs your healing touch.
Very well. Okay, so Brett, this is what Mother's Touch does. Now, the difficulty will depend on how much rage Father Hendrickson has.
Okay, he's a Philodox, and he's a rank. I think
here it is.
3.
Blah blah blah. Let's see. The player spends 1 gnosis points and rolls intelligence plus difficulty. Difficulty is the current target's rage, or 5 for those with no rage. Each success heals 1 level of lethal, bashing, or aggravated damage. The healer may even heal fresh battle scars. See blah 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 blah. So it would be intelligence plus empathy, which is going to be 8 dice.
1, 2, 3. I need 2 more. Okay, I made. Father Hendricks is a rank 3 Philodox. Let's just give him base Philodox rage, which is like 5.
No, base Philodox rage is 3.
Oh. Base Philodox rage is 3? Okay. So then the difficulty is 3 then.
We'll roll that up and we'll get over to
it would be difficulty 5 for no rage, so it would be difficulty 7 or 8, and I will spend 1 willpower.
All right.
For a guaranteed success. So I'm spending that gnosis and willpower, so he's going to get 1 success anyway, so he's going to get healed.
I'll give you and I will give you a 7 just to give you a little bit.
Yeah, so just difficulty 7. And I've spent willpower, so he's going to heal anyway.
There we go. All right. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3 successes.
4 successes, willpower. So I spent a willpower. So, Brett, so I heal Father Hendrickson for 4. So I heal 4 of his health boxes. And would I get renowned for doing this as well?
What do you guys think? Steph, your opinion?
What?
Roz, Forrest, your guys' opinion?
What was the
Wait.
thing?
He performed it. He healed Father Hendricks. Would that earn him some renown?
Yeah, honor. Healing a fellow Garou.
It's like let me check the sample renown rewards.
It's healing a fellow Garou without asking anything in return.
I'm not asking anything like like the alpha just told me to, and I'm just like I just put
Yes,
my
yes,
paw up.
that is the specific.
Well, he's also a child of Gaia. He's naturally
Explain
compelled.
what Runs did with the fire. He's seen them with the fires before. I fought these enemies 2 times before.
Let me see. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we got something here.
Can you see it later a bit? Don't search for it now. Nevertheless, renown awards are at the end of the session.
Yeah, we can do that at the end of the session. Just
By
keep
the way,
it on.
I found it just so everyone knows. Okay. All right.
Just
So,
make a note.
So yeah, so Father Hendrickson, he's got like 4 of his damage healed up.
all right.
Like I just put my paw on him, and it's just like, you feeling better now?
Yeah, I feel. Well, I don't. Well, I can't. Well, now I'm a. Well, now I've. Well, now I've lost a bit of my depth perception, but. At least, but I'm still. But at least I'm alive. That's all that matters. When you're a boner, you survive. You did good.
Yes, and we need you to keep on the fight.
You did good. You did good walks with wind. I run some papers. Proud of you.
No problem. We children of Gaia take pride in our healing abilities.
And we appreciate you for that.
Thank you,
You're
brother.
welcome.
Run some papers. You did good, boy. You're gonna be.
Father Hendricks.
I think you've moved up to Ardern.
No wait. Or is it Athro?
Adrian.
Adrian.
You've moved up to Adrian. You're gonna be. We're gonna be stories told about you. Told about you from this day forward, boy.
All right. All right. Now we'll just say we'll just do a little bit of a time skip, and we'll move on to calls the herd.
Okay.
Quick question, Riz, do you want me to give you the papers that the Shadow Lord gave me? To sort of like do this like out of game? Do you want me to? You think I should initiate this by saying, "Hey, look, I found Father Hendricks, blah blah blah. I think this has to do with the other Kieran, or something to that effect."
Yes, I am interested. I cannot read the papers, of course, but you can show me symbols.
All right.
If you gather symbols so I may recognize, that would help me a lot.
Calls the herd. I've saved an elder from the leeches. The Kern we saved. Kern we salvaged a while back. I think this is tied into Father Hendricks' kidnapping. I pulled up the papers. Do you remember the papers that the Shadow Lord gave me, Brett?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read them off. I'll let you decide what they say. The Dakota Access Pipeline, Kieran, we saved?
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, like what we found out was that the Cairn over in North Dakota, it was a former Utina Cairn, and it was keeping a very powerful wormbane sealed. And what Pentex was planning on was to have a pipeline dug that would break the seal, and they were going to direct that bane towards the Cairn and Rainier.
What is the name of this back group or whatever it is?
What did you say? The what group?
What is the name of
That'll
them?
do, Biggie. That'll do.
What are they called?
Hold on,
I will.
Enron Oil Company. They seek to plow up the land, to destroy Gaia, defile her, and run the black slicks through the land. The
Then
Fortune Black
they
Slick.
shall pay dearly.
Their headquarters is located here. We need to find out more about them.
All right. What? Pause for a sec. What's your question, Bio?
If I'm here for this conversation, can I make like a roll to see what I would know about the WtA? So like this, like I would like to make 2 rolls. Like, first round is what would I know about the WtA, and like the second roll would be like more like a history check, like if I've heard of like a powerful worm bane and the WtA, like basically get it sealed.
I don't know. That could.
Well, I could have heard it. Like I could have heard about it, like through the grapevine.
It's like on the one hand, I want to do it, but on the other hand, like, could that? How much could that disrupt the flow?
Well,
that's why I asked.
When we saved that Kieran.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he's referring to. Like, he wants to know how much he knows about the WtA and how much he might know about that Karen we liberated. Was he that? He was not.
Okay. I have a question. Does this oil thing has to do with how did we call the other company?
It was
Enron.
Enron.
Not
Yeah.
Enron. The other one. What?
The Enron Oil Company is a subsidiary of Pentex.
No. The other one we had to destroy their part.
Yeah, I remember he's talking about the temp agents.
Temp agents.
Oh.
The construction company. They would hire out they probably would contract us out to a construction company.
Hiring hand.
If Walks of Wind is there, we could run like if like he like Walks of Wind maybe suggest that we do an infiltration job. Like we take Homid form and try and take up jobs.
Does Riz has to do this test by himself?
Yeah, this is. I'm pretty sure if it's a shrink up challenge, I'm pretty sure he does.
You're right. It does. He does.
We have to know if these are linked. These
I
two.
think it's a much better idea. It calls the herd goes alone. He works best when he's able to be quiet.
I would like to see glyphs of their mark in order to remember and recognize them.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm rolling this up, Brett. What's the difficulty?
Okay. I'll just make it standard.
7. I had 7 successes out of 10, so I draw it in the ground. What their symbols look like company logos.
Okay. I check them down. I remember them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is it difficulty to remember? Do I have to roll anything?
Well, if it's Red Talons have really good memories. So all you gotta do is see an image once and you'll remember it, right?
Yeah, okay. One
So,
success.
like-
Difficulty 6. Okay, I remember them.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, if you were at the Bio, if you were at the Karen, then yeah, you do now. And it's
Riz, imagine it like this. You don't forget what a deer looks like running, do you?
No.
Then it's just another prey.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I'm just rolling. I want to roll to see what I know about the WtA and like.
Do we know any locations of these places? I know one,
Oh man.
and I have marked prey from there. But I need to know the other ones too, if there is a location.
Let me look it up real quick.
And I'll make a quick roll for you. I'll make a quick roll for you, Bio, just to see.
Yeah, it's 7 dice. It's intelligence plus occult. Like basically, what I want to roll is what I know about the WtA tribe, and I and sort of like a bit of their history. Like, what would I've heard about some story about? Well, the WtA tribe, they sealed away this evil, or blah blah blah, that kind of shit.
Depends, like, because WtA are also very secretive. Remember
Well,
that?
I just want, like, just general knowledge. Like, did I hear about this or hear about like, oh, the worm bane? There was a worm bane in this particular area. That kind of shit.
I will make a quick roll, and it'll be a standard difficulty and whatever. And depending on how many successes there are, I'll decide accordingly.
Okay, thank you. I'll just mute from here. Like, because the thing we hear, I see here, like, I'm just gonna roll because, like, what does my character know?
You got 3 successes, so like you kind of know what you kind of know a little bit about what the WtA do, but some of their, let's just say, some of their more esoteric and secretive practices elude you.
Okay, so I know the basics. I know they're like secret mystics and stuff, and so like I've heard there's a worm bane like sealed underneath. So would it like be a leap in logic to assume that like it wouldn't, that my character would get the idea of that, like, I would need to speak to the WtA tribe to like learn about the seals and stuff, because like
maybe we'll have to let's put a pin in that for now. I'm gonna look up what Endron Forrest. I'm just looked it up. Endron's I'm looking up where Endron's headquarters is. It says they started up in Pennsylvania. Let's see, where's their current headquarters right now?
They may have offices around the country, though, even the globe.
That's probably fair to. Okay, here we are. Organization. Heads of Endron, them or they, blah, blah, blah. Max Carson, blah, blah, blah. Has hundreds of thousands of employees, blah, 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 blah. It does not say where you can. Doesn't. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. There's not really much oil drilling out in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, there's no. Okay, so let me think. I'm gonna pull up where the biggest oil fields in the country are. Oil fields in United States. What we got? Okay, here's some of the major oil basins in the U.S. We've got. Let's see. We've got the 10 largest oil fields are. You got the Mississippi Canyon in the Gulf of Mexico, Wasson, Texas, Belridge South in California, Green Canyon, Gulf of Mexico, Kuprik River in Alaska, Wattenberg in Colorado, Briscoe Ranch in Texas, Prudhoe Bay in Alaska, Sparberry in Texas, and Eagleville in Texas. How about Colorado's is the closest to North Dakota?
For game needs, it can be closer. They may have a daughter company somewhere. It doesn't need to say Enron. It may this these temp agents may be a daughter company.
Good point. That's a good point.
Because Pentex and its subsidiaries don't show themselves open.
That's a good point. Also, Boris suggested that Coles could ask Lexington, and that is Coles's inner voice suggesting he should probably ask Lexington if he knows anything.
More than that, Featherclaw.
That's what he calls him.
I thought it was quick wit. That's I've explained it years.
Yeah, but he has his own for you.
We need to communicate with your river spirits in order to find more about this.
All right. I mean,
corrupted apes.
I mean, I'm not really the spiritual kind, but I could try to get in with the Weaver, see if that works.
I want to come in contact with your tribe and challenge one of their Athros there.
Okay.
You want to challenge them, right?
Yes.
All right.
My character will be coming up shortly.
All right, we got should be much longer than Soma. All right, so then I guess with that, Lexington takes calls falls over to the Glasswalker Sept in downtown Seattle.
And since it's a full moon mood, they are party. They're having party, you know, with disco balls and
It looks all swanky and shit.
they are singing, you know.
Can I tag along as well? Because I want to meet the Glasswalkers.
Do you want?
Maybe the Chinese dude is singing there or dancing there in order to show them respect.
Yeah, so I'm going to tag along. Like, Walker's one will tag along. Like, this is just more fun.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's get this party started.
Make an intermediate role playing with the Chinese, the workers and bio before my major introduction on what I mean.
All right, so in that case, you want to roll for what you know about. I'm pretty sure you know. I don't think you need to roll for the bio. I think Lexington. I think it's reasonable to assume that Lexington's taught Walks with Wind a lot about the Glasswalkers.
Yeah, like we would just have nice conversations about it.
Like I've already told you shit about the Child of Gaia, but like more specifically, like more advanced stuff. Like because
I don't really think you need to roll for that. Like I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility to.
They're not that complicated.
I think you guys can. I think it's safe to assume you guys have exchanged information about your tribes.
all right, we've done that because like Children of Gaia, we're not really that secretive.
I am going to an isolated place and demand audience with an afro.
All right. So you guys are okay. So you guys are in the historic Chinatown district of Seattle, which is a real place. Everybody.
Yep.
What is
We've seen it.
Chinese people?
No, that's everyone else watching, not you guys.
Yeah, Dusk and Rumble Terrier.
Really? Oh, they're both in there.
Yeah. Rumble came in a while ago. I'm the only one looking at chat. I mean, I am the moderator, so.
Yeah, true. All right.
Moderate your feelings.
All right. So you guys are okay. So got a big celebration out in China. It's like I don't know, something that looks like Chinese New Year or something.
It was Chinese New Year like a couple of weeks ago. Like I think it was the year of the pig.
True.
They could be selling. They could be like doing like a full. Like they could be like doing like a Chinese New Year moot, like themed moot.
Good point. Good idea. All right. So then
cultural appropriation.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we are going to introduce Soma for us, so you know.
All right. Okay. So as you guys are walking through Chinatown, that's when you come across the other Glasswalkers, and among the group is Soma's character. Soma, give us the 4x1 on your character, please.
He's 6'1".
You got not just Dave. Like, yeah, tell us like.
Show us a picture, like screen share, like show us what
can show it. It's in the chat.
Give us name, auspice, and just a brief summation of his background.
All right, I'll put it again. One moment, let me find it. It's in player character sheets, so
Yeah,
I'll just copy the message and put it into roleplay chat.
Yeah, no.
This is what he looks like.
Mm-hmm.
He's 6'1". He's a Galliard, and he's a Balizolshi. He's accompanied by two much younger people who appear to be twin sisters.
Name, please.
Okay.
Min Ling Yating.
So.
What's his breed?
Hamid.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, and like what?
I love you. Long time. I'm sorry.
That was Vietnam. Okay, now can you give us like the cliff notes of his backstory?
He's a recent immigrant. He does have ties with triads, but he's mostly trying to escape from that life, and he Basically, is the sole guardian of his twin sisters who are accompanying him.
Are they? I guess we can assume they're his kinfolk.
Yes.
Right. So he's fair to say also that he's very protective of them as well.
Psychotically.
Oh, hey, we have the same kind of thing going on.
In other words, okay. So just for like for just hypothetically, if Lexington tried hitting on one of them,
he would probably step between them almost immediately and ask questions.
Oh wait, so what's the scenario right now?
That's hypothetical. That was
Oh, hypothetically? Okay.
Wait, quick question: would Soma recognize me as a child of Gaia?
Unless they had.
I've got 3 dots of purebred, so like it could be that you, because like
how much does he know about? How much do you think he knows about the other tribes? Like, does he just know?
He only knows what he knows through rites and rituals. He doesn't have much knowledge of the occult. His sisters for that.
Yeah, we're not trying to take the spotlight from Riz for us. We're not.
We're doing the meetup first, and then we're doing his challenge. Like you could, because I'm in lupus right now. Like one of your sisters could like try and pet me, or like because I do look like a husky at times. Yeah. Like from a distance, I look like a husky.
We know thank you, Forrest. All right, so okay, but yeah, I think that's enough for us to work with. Okay, so all right, so I guess this is the part where you might as well introduce yourselves. Soma?
Hello. I am Ming Ling Yating. These are my sisters.
I'm sorry.
Pleasure to
Nice to meet you, Ming. My name is Walks with Winds.
Oh, good of you to talk in that form, man.
I'm speaking Haigaru.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, well, I'm Lexington. I'm a glass walker. This is Walks with Wind. He's a child of Gaia.
I see. I am new, you could say, from my rather thick accent.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. I got a bit of an accent myself, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Well,
I'm sorry.
I am a galliard of the Bali Zoshai.
Oh, nice.
Hamid. And these are my sisters, Jianning and Yanni. Say hello.
Walks of Wind like gives him like a sniff, like gives you a sniff as well, like he's giving you a sniff, like.
Oh wait,
like
are there Chinese child of Gaia?
There might be.
There are.
But that's not worth dwelling on.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Yeah, so he's getting us into your he's just like he's just like sniffing your siblings and like saying hello, and I don't know, do they pet him because he does like he looks like a very like friendly dog.
They probably would.
Like you wouldn't be able to tell he's a wolf unless like you looked really hard. Like he does look like he kind of looks like a wolf dog. So like some people think he's a husky, some people think he's a wolf. You know, you've seen husky dogs. Like they'll probably go and pet him if they want to. Like you'll allow it.
You can pet them if you wish.
I'm not going to pet them. They're petting me because I'm a lupus.
Yeah, he's a wolf.
I'm directing that to the sisters.
Sorry about that. Okay, Roz.
Yeah, because I'm sniffing them. I'm like sniffing them, getting their scent. Like,
guys, can I speak for a moment?
Yes.
Roz, how do you want to enter the scene?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't enter the scene. I go directly to the hiring station.
All right. So, okay. So, seeing as how we're still dealing with the glass walkers.
And I have already asked Lexington to come with me.
We're still dealing with the glass walkers. So right now, the highest one is still like that. That's gonna be Anthony Kane, and he's
he's a Philodex, but I also think I made him like rank 3. I didn't make him.
Okay, if he knows a rank 4, I could go to a rank.
He probably would. He is the Sept Elder. Okay, so yeah. All right, so okay.
He may have raised in rank recently.
That's also possible. Good point. All right, so
After all, he's the leader in the area.
yeah, he is the local Glasswalker leader. So yeah, you can probably see him among the festivities.
Remind me his name again.
Anthony Kane, and he just swaggers into the scene because like he's basically, like I said, he's basically Tony Stark.
Yep.
Or he just, and you can tell like he's like one of those he's like one of those tech billionaires that likes to he likes to when he's doing like all those doing all that ethnic shit, he likes to put on the traditional dress just to show that he's with it. Like kind of like, like who was it? Was it Steve like how Steve Wozniak would just, like bathe in the Ganges?
Yeah.
I think it was Steve Wozniak. I don't remember. But yeah. Okay, so he walks in all swagger and stuff. Lexington. I see him met one of our Chinese cousins. Since Ying.
Yeah. I mean, pretty interesting if I do say so myself.
Yeah. And you brought the pack with you. And
Uh-huh. Oh wait, this is correct if I'm wrong, fuck. This is Kane I'm talking to, right?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Has Kane ever met Walks Will Win?
Probably, maybe. I'm gonna
No.
I'm going to break every conversation made, and I say,
let's not dwell on that. Yeah, okay.
We have things to talk.
All right. We have, and I put my fingers, things to do.
If there's a punch bowl, Walks of Wind is just going to be drinking out of it, like.
All right.
Coles turns into crying us, punches me in the face, and Walks of Wind starts slurping my blood.
All right, so okay.
No, there's a punch bowl. I'm taking part in the festivities. I'm like helping myself.
Moving along. Okay, so turns to calls the herd. All right, calls the herd. What can I do for you?
I came to challenge you for Arthur rank.
Oh, did you? Okay. I remember correctly, you were born under the new moon.
Yes, and I come to make a demand as well.
I'm listening.
I have here an enemy that I have to attend to. And that is very dangerous for all Guru territory.
Mm-hmm.
Violating holy sites of Gaia. Name your challenge, and I mark the symbols of the companies that hurt the territory.
All right. Okay, so here's your challenge, calls. I want you to go into one of these buildings. I want you to... Now, normally, I'd send a Ragabash on an information gap to gather intel, but you're not like most Ragabash I deal with. You're a Red Talon. Some of the finer points are going to elude you. I want you to go in. I want you to just listen. Listen to everything they say. Listen to everything the spirits say. And come back. Tell me what you've learned. But you can't. Do not get caught. Do not let yourself be seen. And let no one know you were there. This is gonna, and I'm not. And seeing as how you're Red Talon, this is gonna take you very much off your beaten path.
I have 2 targets as well.
Can you
Do you intend to kill these targets?
If it is part of the challenge, I will. If it's not, I will stick to your challenge for now.
We don't need dead bodies just yet. Like I said, if you're going to kill someone, only kill just so you keep yourself hidden. Don't let the bodies be, and if you have to kill someone, make sure the bodies aren't discovered. No one must know you were there.
With if you allow it, I might need to check 2 buildings instead of 1.
All right.
Because I found something in one of my previous storms in one of these places.
Mm-hmm.
I will bring you information about them and if they are related and how.
Do you have it? Is that all right then? Go do it.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
All right. So, do we? I guess. Okay. So we got about 20 minutes left on the clock. Do you guys want to keep going, or do we want to call it good and pick up next week?
I think we should. Maybe we should keep going with Soma and stuff, and then we'll pick up Raz's challenge next week.
What do you get? What does everyone else think?
I like that idea.
I'm going with bio on this.
I think it's Riz. Mainly it's on you, Riz.
Look something. If the guys want to role play and do my stuff next session, I can go for now and let you play.
All right, then that's okay. Okay, then we will. The next week, the spotlight is squarely on Calls the Herd.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can role play your.
Me, big boy.
All right. So I guess it's Ming, Lexington, and Watch the Wind mingling.
Soma, I put a message for you in RP ideas. Like,
I'll look at it right now.
yeah. So like, Walks of Wind is just like sniffing your siblings and sniffing you, and he's gonna say like, "I've never met a boy Z before. Are you related to the Stargazers, perchance?"
We are related to the Glasswalkers.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
In fact, our name quite literally translates to man who works glass.
Fascinating. And these two must be your kinfolk.
Yes, they are my twin sisters.
Have they
Younger.
not undergone the first change yet?
They
don't change. They're kinfolk.
Kinfolk will not. Kinfolk have
No,
both.
like it depends how old they are. Like how old are these sisters? How old are they?
They are both 13 years old, and they went through a totally different metamorphosis.
Yeah, well, the thing with kinfolk is they have wolf blood, but they'll never experience the first change. They're there.
But you don't know that until like their teenage years. Like if they don't transform, but like really, like let me get into characters. It's like a different type of change. Interesting. So interesting. What is that? What elaborate on that, please.
In her voice, you could be asking him what his first change was like.
Well, my first change was protecting them when I found out what they were hiding from me.
Nice.
Walks of Wind like just kind of like cooks his head, and he's just like, they Garu like us or something different?
They are different, but no less Gaia's child.
I just like look at them because I think my curiosity floor is kicking in. Like I want to know more. Like I'm like, tell me more. This is fascinating.
Dear sweet sisters, might I ask that you show what you can do? I promise that you will remain safe.
Yeah, Walksawan's excited. Like his tail is wagging. Like he's like his intellectual curiosity is peaked.
Yeah, keep the excitement down for a little bit. I want to see it too.
I'm a wolf man. I literally like wagging my tail. Like my tail's wagging up at like it's going like a motorboat.
Tail's wetting up.
You could always do that flower trick, the one I found you doing.
Ooh.
At a game, like I foresee a lot of Asian jokes.
Well, we're not exactly a PC group anyway.
No, we are not.
I'm fine with that.
This isn't a well. You good? This isn't a PC game anyway.
But yeah, they're basically capable of doing the 9 spheres type of stuff.
They know kung fu.
Also, I foresee
They are
Asian
mage.
magic. Mic drop.
They are mages.
type your character's name in the text box just so I can get it down.
Okay, I will put it out. Min Ling Yating. Min Ying Lating.
I speak partial Japanese, but I'm really not that good with Chinese. I had a Chinese ex-girlfriend, so anything Chinese I know is her.
Ooh, oop. And these are the sisters' names.
But she didn't. She spoke.
I only know like basic Japanese, so like Chinese names aren't like my specialty.
Did your Chinese ex-girlfriend speak Mandarin?
Jin and Yan, you can do your little trick. I promise no one will hurt you here, like in the city.
All right then. So what's their trick?
Well, the thing that I think they did first that I saw was the flower trick, where bringing flowers out of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Their potency is your discretion according to the rules, so I'm leaving that to you.
It's enough to look like a party trick.
See? Out of nothing.
Fascinating. Brett, I want to do my own little party trick, and I want to use the ventriloquism thing to mimic Min's voice. I want to mimic his voice.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I want to see this. Yes.
Okay, what am I rolling for you?
now the ventriloquism is just my specialty in expression, so it's either charisma or manipulation, but I'm trying to mimic his voice. Like I'm just like doing it as like a party trick.
All right, so like what's the die pool?
Well, is it manipulation or charisma?
It's let's see. I guess I don't know. Manipulation to me sounds like it. We'll go with what do you guys?
I'm doing a party trick.
It's a party trick, so I guess charisma.
Okay, so that's going to be 5 dice, and I'd like to spend a willpower for an auto success.
And I'm gonna roll it at standard.
There, so I'm going to like try and mimic his voice.
Die pool what? Die pool went flying out of my hand again.
Yeah, die pool is 5, 1
Again,
guaranteed
Brett, I keep
success.
saying you gotta keep a box with you and put it in with the die. I don't care how small your desk is.
I have one, okay?
Like your hands are too strong, man. You got 5 strength when you roll die. We need to lower it down to 1.
No, it's just more like I used one hand. I just gotta use both of them. Here we go. Difficulty 6. 4 successes.
Okay, so like Walks of Wind, he hear like everything that Ming has said for like the last minute or two, he like repeats back to them in like almost perfect detail. Like you'll still hear the little whisp, the shh in his voice because Walks of Wind just does that whenever he talks because Wind Spirit Affinity. But like he basically plays back whatever you said for the last minute in like almost perfect detail. That's what he's done.
That is a most impressive trick. It is my hope that my sisters will live long enough to fully learn to channel whatever wild is in their hearts.
Walks of Wind will look at you just like, well, if you need a place to stay, my kinfolk does live near our Karen. They are quite well defended. One of my kinfolk is a police officer, and the other is a doctor. They could learn a lot if you were fine with it.
I bend over and look them both in the eyes, and I say, "What do you want?"
So I guess I gotta take over that.
Oh yeah, it's like the whole like, what do you want from me? I gotcha.
Brett, can I roll? Would my appearance come into effect at all? Like, because I'm a good doggy, like charisma or like.
I don't have any say of what their dispositions are because that's the role of the merit.
Yeah, where are you talking to? Are you talking to Walks with the Wind or your sisters?
Out of character, I'm telling him that I don't have any say over their personality.
Neither do I. Like, can I like make a roll to see if they're like interested? Because I made the offer, and I'm like, could I like? I'm basically saying it's like, how would I? I'm not like trying to seduce them, but like, what? Like, can I make a roll to see if I can like affect their disposition to me? Like, I'm a friendly boy.
You mean charm?
Come stay with my friend. Come stay with my family. That kind of shit. Like, what would that be?
You mean charm them?
Yeah, charm them, basically.
We could try that.
Now would pure breed come to effect of this?
I don't know. It's more like just
like, because I know that Children of Gaia, like the higher purebred you have, you give off this feeling of calmness. Like it isn't like a mechanical thing. It's just kind of more like a role play thing.
You don't come up very threatening.
Yeah. Like, could I use purebred for this social die? Because it is a social situation.
All right, let me think. Staff opinion?
I mean, he could do it. I don't see any issue with that.
It's a social situation with Garou.
Forrest and Roz are staff. F Clay.
If it's related to Garou and Kilfolk, yes, he can.
All right then. Then it can.
I just wait to hear their response.
Yeah, well, I want to make a roll. Like,
right.
basically, like,
what's the die pool then?
Well, what am I rolling? Is it like is it appearance or manipulation or like empathy? Like, could it be empathy?
Okay. This would be, I think, charisma plus empathy.
Okay, so that's going to be 7 dice plus 3 for purebred, which I think is, let's see, 7. It's going to be 10 dice.
I got him.
And I'd like to spend a willpower for a guaranteed success.
I'm going to roll you at standard.
Yeah, so.
All right, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six successes.
So if you're counting the willpower I spend, that's 7 successes.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, we'll see if that affects their choice.
I get. Well, if they're Glasswalker kinfolk, like, what would you, if you had to nail it down, Soma? What's their attitude towards other Guru?
They kind of are very skittish because of what I had to protect them from.
What exactly did you have to protect them from?
I was found by others instead at first, if you understand what I mean.
I'm not really sure what you mean.
One of the tainted.
Black Spiral
Dancers, cough.
Yes.
Okay, so you were found by Black Spiral Dancers, and so they've kind of got they kind of have a more apprehensive attitude towards the other tribes.
Yes. They pretty much only trust me explicitly because I was the one who they know from before they went all fancy.
Not even other Glasswalkers?
They're a little bit more trustworthy if I pressure them into being trustworthy.
Okay, so in other words,
the only reason I made this roll is basically see if they are convinced, if they're okay with it, because basically I'm giving them
it would be harder, but it's possible.
You got a 7 out of 10 on that last roll, so I think it's safe to assume that Walks of the Wind has effectively charmed them.
All right. So, what do you say, girls?
I like him. He's cute.
Oh, Brett's-san.
Well,
that's Japanese.
Very well. You have my blessing to let her stay with your extended family. However, I will be watching.
Do not worry. John and Trinity are trustworthy. I am sure they will not do anything. I will have to introduce you all some other time. And he's just like, do you want to come to our Karen?
That would be lovely. I don't exactly have anywhere to stay at the moment.
Oh, don't worry. We have room. Actually, do you want to join our pack? We need a galliard.
I can agree to that. But
well,
what are your terms?
We'll have to run it through the alphas first, but I'm sure that they will happily accept you.
Very well. Now, tell me more about yourself, Mr. Walks with Winds.
Yes, I am a child of Gaia Theurge. I communicate with the spirits, and I'm also quite the adept healer. In fact, I've started to dive into medicines using herbs and nature to help heal wounds or heal the sick. I'm only at the basic levels of it, and I'm also trying to learn more about the human world, but seeing that I am not human, that's proving rather tricky, but I am doing my best with what I have.
I see. A healer and a caregiver. Fascinating.
Well, my tribe is well known for being a healer, well regarded as healers and pacifists, I guess you could say, in a sense.
So, I am confident, I suppose, that when they have their little outbursts trying to understand things, no one will be hurt.
This is probably the part where you should mention that actually would the children of Gaia mention that their tribesmen are known to hold back their rage?
Yes. I say do not worry. Minor injuries and wounds are nothing to my healing capabilities, but that is because my tribesmen, we hold back our rage very well, so such outbursts do not happen, and if they do, they are very, very rare, but your kinfolk should be at a safe distance.
What I am implying is, if they lose control of what they can do, there will be no me having to leap in on their defense repeatedly.
Do not worry. I have and he like kind of like puts his paw up to his necklace and says like, I can just put them to sleep and let them take a little nap. No harm will come to them.
Very well.
Like he explains the necklace, like I have a special necklace that basically any injury that people suffer, it doesn't actually hurt them, it just sort of lulls them to sleep. So I may have, if they do lose control, I may have to get physical, but do not worry, they will not suffer any harm. It will just lull them to sleep.
It seems I made the right decision.
And like I think I also think he's like slowly nudging at the arrow, like this sort of like the longbow, and he says like, this is more for and he just kind of like gives a wink, but I will not be using that unless I have to.
And what was that for exactly, since you only winked and nodded?
This particular weapon is more for the hurting kind, but I do not use it very often. I only use it when I absolutely have to, as a last resort. I would rather not hurt people, but if it comes down to it.
I see. I am similar in that regard. I usually prefer to tire my opponent out rather than sully my hands.
Well, I believe in giving everyone a second chance. Because everyone deserves a second chance at life.
Indeed.
Is he curious about his fellow glasswalker?
Who? Oh yes.
Who?
And who are you? I forgot the name already. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm Lexington Quickwit.
Ah.
I'm a glasswalker too, just like you.
Well, Lexington, it would seem that I am in pleasant company for the first time in several months.
Yeah, feels good to be talking with another glasswalker. Brett, don't be giggling. I hear you giggling in the
I'm just saying, you guys, like, you could probably be you guys come from different parts of the same tribe. It could be learning things about each other.
Well, I suppose I should explain the differences between the Bolezoshi and the Western glasswalkers.
We are, you see, from the Asian master race, and we invented everything before
come
you.
on, man. Don't be you motherfucker.
Well,
wait, Dad, it's nothing. Don't worry. Come on.
Okay.
For the few times I have encountered my own, I have gathered that predominantly most of us work in equal parts the police and the triad.
Huh. That's interesting.
We more traditional than the main tribe, as I understand.
Yeah, I mean, my mom, she works for what again? What's the mafia tribe called again? I'm sorry, the
Triad.
The wise guys.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it's okay. My mom works for the wise guys, but I don't know if I'm really going to join her kind of camp. You should no state. Come on, bio.
It is
hashtag
good.
bio wins everything.
It is good to honor the family. But you must make your own path.
Yeah, see, that's why I always tell my mom, but she keeps telling me, no, you got to do this, you got to do that. But I'm like, Ma, you got to give me a break over here.
You should still respect her, even if you disagree with her.
I mean, well, she disagrees with me and my girlfriend. And then I kind of like rub the back of my head nervously. It's like, did I tell you I'm dating a bonar?
I do not judge.
What? No. When did we ever say? Be like, imagine if I came in. It's like, when did we ever say we were broken up? I go over to Runs and they're like, when did we say we broke up? Huh?
Right here.
Boy.
I
Sorry.
don't-
Continue.
I do not judge. While it is your call who your heart belongs to, it is not my call.
Yeah, I got you.
Now,
Walks of Wind just wants to, like, the second you say, like, follow your family, like, Walks of Wind will mention that my mother is what we call an Arun. She is a warrior, and let's just say that she's a bit more, how should we say, more feisty than I am. In fact, her deed name, or the name she has, is Child of Fire and Fury. I haven't seen her for a while. Ever since I haven't seen her since I joined up with this particular group, but I am sure she's doing fine for herself.
huh. You know, if you were to translate my name to English, it would translate to the adjectives of prosperity, quick wit, and community. Or cage, depending on the first word in the sentence.
So you're a good talker, huh?
I would like to think so. I used to run a cabaret.
Walks of Wind asks, what's a cabaret?
It is a place for classy entertainment, and some of them also offer hostesses or hosts, depending on the primary clientele.
Now, Brett, my character does have like 1 dot of etiquette because it's kinfolk, like toward a basic human behavior. Like, would I know what a hostess is or a host? Or would I get an idea?
Let me check, because the book has something for if you've got like 1 dot in this. Let me check.
Like, I can't read, but I can speak basic English because of my backstory. Like,
I was going to presume that you didn't know anyway until you.
It's an ability, ain't it? I think it is.
Yeah, it's an ability. Like I have animal kin and etiquette because of my backstory. Because of my backstory, Brett was allowing me to have that dot. Like, it's only going to have 1 dot because I am a lupus.
Check. Let me check. I'm looking right now. Etiquette. Here we are. Okay, you've got 1 dot. Novice. You know when to speak and when to shut up and listen.
Well, I suppose.
Jack, he left us a while back.
So, a host or hostess is someone who you hire to spend time talking to you while you drink and entertain yourself. There is no touching to be involved.
Fascinating. I would like to go to one of these places. It sounds interesting. I could learn more things about humans.
Well, I'm sure that I'll inevitably need to make an income again, and I don't see any problem in opening up a new one in the United States.
Actually, Walks of Wind is now going to shift into quickly into Homid form and just show Soma what he looks like, and he's going to say do you think I fit in better now?
You fit in just fine. We
Oh, by
are.
the way, Soma, I'll show you a picture of what my character looks like in human form. It's going to be in RP ideas.
All right.
Oh,
So he
Okay.
looks
Yes.
like this,
All right.
and Hamid.
Mhm.
Oh,
I've got 4 dots in appearance, so like.
Just by the way,
My.
by the way, guys, it's past noon. Do you guys feel like we got a good head start with Ming?
Yeah. I think we just make our way to the Karen, and now Brett, I do know right of totem dedication, but the
Talent.
problem is that I can't do it because I don't have 3 dots in rituals.
All right.
Unless I bump up my rituals, unless you give me XP. So
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that was I can really give you as a renown was that 1 dot of wisdom for healing Hendrix. Okay, so
wouldn't I get like wouldn't I get renown for maintaining good relations with kinfolk? Because like I managed to get like these
earlier in that like once per game or something like that.
is also a good point. Let me check that. Let me check.
like I think I should get XP for convincing like the Chinese girls to come with us.
That's not. Yeah, I think I could get. I think that's worth at least 1. That's not bad.
It's worth something because like they don't trust werewolves because they met black spiral dancers, and then they meet like a child of Gaia, which is almost like the polar opposite.
Let me check.
It's good to have another pair of claws on the team.
Wait, yeah, like I believe Forrest was there.
Well, he didn't say he was there. Like I was just tagging along because it's like, oh, there's a full moon party, and I wanted to tag along because Warps of Wind wants to observe more about humans and how they do things.
By the way, maintaining good relations with nearby kinfolk nets you 2 wisdom.
Would I also have that since I was involved in that negotiation of where they would stay?
Yes.
Yeah, you probably should. You're
maintaining good relations as well because like you're keeping their interest at heart. And I was like, because yeah, John and Trinity should be fine. They're children of Gaia kinfolk anyway, so they'll be cool with like having 2 more guests.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely, Forrest. You definitely should be getting renowned. Okay. All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna end the feed right now, and then we're gonna. I'm gonna end the feed right now, and then we'll parse out the rewards.
Oh yeah, make sure
anything back to normal, like the willpower and gnosis and shit. Because like,
all right. Okay.
I really liked this. It was very fun.
Yeah. Killing the feed.